Hello and welcome. This is Mouse Gunner, and we're back with some more Besiege. And in this zone of the Isle of Tolbrin, we have to steal and deliver a crystal. And I'm going to assume that that thing up there is the crystal. How we're going to do that, I'm not exactly sure. There's actually a couple different things that I could do. I could smash down the tower and then pick up the crystal afterwards. Now, I don't know what these guys that look like little monks, what they're going to do to me, though, if I try and do that. But I think that would be a little bit more reliable than trying to make like a balloon or something that would go up and be able to grab that, even if I could do that, and then maybe bring it back over here. As I'm not too crazy about how stable balloons are, and the amount of lift I would need to possibly lift that crystal, I think would be problematic. But first things first, let's do kind of a exploratory thing here. So what I'm thinking here, if we combine the forklift with a catapult, that might be what we want to do. But first, I just want to do a normal catapult and see kind of what happens when we use it. So get ourselves on target and move on up so we're sure to be in range. Now it looks like the monks are just kind of running away from me, so I don't know if they're really a threat. But let's go ahead and launch. Alright, down comes the crystal. Alright, I think that's fairly easy. As a matter of fact, I might even be able to do it just by pushing it. So just get behind it and push it. I don't think we need to pick it up at all. Sometimes the simple solutions are the best solutions. And done. All right, that was easy enough. Let's go ahead and move on to the next zone and see what that's about. All right, so now we need to cut down 90% of the crops. Well, I have such a device in mind for that. So the sheep killer would probably work just fine. And I don't think we're going to need the catapult arm. But I wonder if burning the crops is the same as cutting them down. Like, I wonder if it actually makes a differentiation with how you destroy them. So let's see what happens if we use... Well, first off, the farmer tries to stop us. Oh, and he's actually doing damage to me. All right, so let's make sure that doesn't happen. Let's just kill him right away. There's another farmer right here. Oop, I wasn't careful with my wheel placement. I almost snapped my wheel off. All right, so the farmers are dead, although there's another one I can see. Oh, there's another couple, actually. So let's just mow him down. Mow that one down. Now we got another one coming in. I want to make sure he doesn't get to the side of me or something. I really don't know how many farmers there are in this. But I think he's behind this hay bale, so let's rip with the catapult. Hopefully we got him. Alright, so we burned down the crops, or they're on fire. Does that count? Doesn't look like it. They look like they're still intact, so we have to actually physically cut them. No big deal. Alright. So now that the farmers are dead, I think we're going to have an easy time of it. Let's get these crops while we're already kind of lined up for them. Now have to be careful that there's no farmers, like, hiding in here. It's funny how the farmers are actually more effective at attacking you than the knights were in previous missions. Well, the blade actually helped me turn around there. Go for these crops first. All right. We did it. So that one wasn't too bad either. You just had to get rid of the farmers first. Now we need to destroy 90% of the village. Now I see some yak. Do any of them have bombs? Sure doesn't look like it. Honestly, this vehicle might do it as well. So let's just try and go after this one up on the platform here, and we'll get as close as we can to it. And the chickens count, apparently. Alright. Now this catapult doesn't have a lot of range on it, so maybe it will get there, maybe it won't. Oh, there, it did it. So now we just need to go and kill as much stuff as we can. I think we lost one of our blades, though. Possibly in the explosion. Not a big deal, though. We can just go around and... It kind of makes the vehicle unbalanced, though, as that spins. It's kind of wobbling the vehicle. I don't know if you can see that. But considering how every single thing here is counted in that part of that everything, even the pots and things like that, this is going to take quite a while, I think. Fortunately, this vehicle does not turn very well. Funnily enough, it turns better in reverse than it does forward. I wonder if that's due to the way that the wheels are placed. Did a rupee come out of that? There's no real threat here. It's just a matter of patiently coming and dealing with all of the different... I realize now that those birds are probably part of that 90%. I almost wonder if that's something that we can even do with what vehicle we have. I mean, like, what would you need to be able to really take all these things out? Because a balloon would be able to take care of that flying balloon over there. And it'd be able to take care of the birds, but how well it'd be able to take care of the buildings, I'm not really so sure. Not unless you could put some kind of blade on it, on the bottom maybe. But then that would make it heavy, and it wouldn't fly very well. I wonder if the tree counts. No, it doesn't look like it. Well, now that we've cut that down, we might as well come in... Aw, man. Tree's stuck on me. There we go. It's actually going to be pretty difficult getting into this little area. We might want to approach it from the other side. But, there we go. Get that yak, there we go. Alright, I think I've gotten all of the... Well, there's a chicken over there, but... most of the livestock... we're not that far. I was actually kind of concerned that we wouldn't be able to do it. But we're actually not that far from success. And there's still quite a few things to chop down, so... For instance, there's these chickens over here. There's another chicken over here. Another couple chickens over there. I figure we might as well get the chickens while we're near them. Although they are kind of wandering off. Another chicken in there, but I don't know if we'll be able to get him. Alright, I'm going to circle around the long way. Because I feel that's easier than backing up. There's a yak way out here, so it might even be worth going over and getting it. There we go. Now we have a couple houses we can go after. Another yak. Another couple yaks. So I think we might be able to do it. It's just one of those things that's a little bit more methodical. We're darn close. Got a fruit stand here. Ooh. For some reason I didn't cut that tree down. Oh, is that tree gonna block me? Seriously? There we go. Knocked it down with brute force. Anything is, I think I'm kind of stuck now. There we go. We got the fruit stand. That's all I care about. Alright. And also not losing the last blade would be nice. Oh, there's a chicken. Gotta get that. Alright. So, very close to completion here. I have a couple pots. I have a couple animals, stray animals that we can get. And if we're just shy, that would be really disappointing. But it sure looks like we're about ready to succeed. I know there's another chicken out there somewhere. But this yak might do it. There we go. Alright, a little bit more methodical use of destruction or need for destruction this time around to really get that 90%. But we did it. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. This is Mouse Gunner signing out.